Hello everyone, myself Dr. Prarthana, second year PG scholar from the Department of Samhita Siddhanta. So today I am here to give some guidelines for the preparation for AIPGT exams and what I experienced during my preparation and what are the difficulties I found it and how I solved it, what are the solution I got and what are the guidelines I got from my teachers. Everything I will be sharing with these slides. Okay, let's begin. So whenever we think about the preparation of this type of exams, definitely we will get many questions like how to read and what to study and what is the method I should include here, because syllabus is vast. From the first year to final year you will be having as a syllabus, and definitely the method is different. Whatever reading for the UG and here it is totally different. And whether it is easy appearing for this exam or preparation, whatever it is, what I feel, it is not an easy job. Whenever in the medical field, if something seems to be easy, definitely it is going in some wrong track. So my it is not an easy job and any shortcuts. So it is our tendency to look towards some shortcut ideas, whatever it is. uh, in this there is no shortcut. Okay, then how we can read and what are the base for the preparation? So as there is a no, it is not an easy and there is no shortcuts, I feel hard work and the smart study, these two are the very basic for the preparation of this exam. So some people vibes will be there like you don't want to put much effort in this type of exams, just use a smart study, make a smart study and use your smart ideas, definitely you will crack good rank, like that many people will guide you. According to my experience, what I feel is when you want to put some smart ideas in some topic or whatever it might be there, you should be knowing the thorough about that topic and you should be put the full effort to understand it. So then only you can add your smart ideas in coming days. So whatever it might be, like making code and everything, whatever it comes, so before that you have to know the topic with your full efforts understanding it. So hard work and the smart study both needed for this type of exams, and this is a time to do hard work. Okay, put your all the efforts and get a good result. Next, how to start reading for AIPGT exams. So first thing you have to know about the syllabus. As you know, it is from first year to final year, including modern topics and research and statistics both. And exam pattern. So know about the exam pattern. It is a 100 marks question and definitely there is a negative marking for each wrong question also is there. And timetable for syllabus according to the RGHS timetable. Okay, whenever the probable date of exam you will come to know, and if you are having, like example, 3 months you are having in your hands, just divide the syllabus in the 3 months and start your studies. Why? Because this is needed means the 15 days before the exam, whatever it might be there, you can't touch any new topic, just you have to revise whatever you read previous days. So for that the means time for the revision it is needed at the last moment. So for this you need to make a timetable for syllabus. Next, time schedule. Okay, you have prepared timetable for your syllabus, then make your timetable and think like I have to complete within these 5 days this Sutrasthana, and next coming 10 days I will complete Nidhanasthana, Vimanasthana, whatever it is. So like this you have to make your time schedule and go for studies from the day one. Then day to day work. There are some students who are doing part-time jobs and they are at the same time simultaneously they are preparing for the exams also. Whereas some other students, they are giving all the daytime for the preparation of the exam. I don't say like you have to give the complete day for the preparation, or you can manage with the part-time jobs and everything. I will not say about that because it depends on every individual. some will grasp within one time of reading, but some students will need like more and more repetition. So it is left to an individual. But whatever I say, more than half of your day you have to keep for studies, and at the last moment more than 75% of the day you have to keep for the studies, and remaining time you have to look after other things, whatever it is, food, sleep, everything you have to manage. Then comparative study. When come to this type of exams, comparative study is must needed, and it will help you in covering the syllabus as much as early possible. For example, if you are reading Rutucharya topic, you read Charaka, Shushruta, Vagbata at a time, so that you will come to know what are the differences is there, similarities is there, and any new point is there, whether everything is same. Okay, like that at the same time you'll come to know, and it will be easy to remember also, and you can make a notes over it there itself. So comparative study, it is must needed, comparative analysis is must needed, especially it will help when the similar topics are explained in all the samhitas. Of course, in all the samhita almost all the topics are explained, except 10% of the some of the samhitas you will get in the new topics, but all the samhitas are having the same syllabus, but there are some special points. Okay, there are some differences, there are some the similarities that you should be knowing. For that, comparative study analysis is needed. Making notes. I will not say making notes for the complete syllabus, because it is highly impossible, but make the notes like short notes for the small things, where at the last moment it will help. How means, the day before the exam, okay, you can glance over only these notes. You can't open the guides or samhitas at that time, so you have to open your notes, whatever short notes you prepared. So definitely when you are preparing short notes, you will be analyzed, and like that only, like how by the making comparative study, so then only we will make the notes, so it will be helpful at the last time, at the last moment. So make important points notes, it is needed. Regular touch with the subject. As the syllabus is much more, so all the syllabus you can't keep for the repetition. Okay, it should be coming just in front of your eyes daily routine, so that it is a best idea to write in the paper and stick to your walls. And you can use your smartphones for that, have a notes in your mobile, and whenever you're getting free time, you can just glance over it while sleeping or having tiffin, or just chatting at the any time. Whenever you have the time, just you can glance it. So this is much needed, because for all the topics we can't keep time for the repetition. So this will be the easiest, so that it will be recalling you, it will be helpful for recalling the subjects. So more repetition. Next one, yeah, definitely more repetition is needed. How much you will repeat, that much accurate you will get the answers. Because why repetition is more important, because see, the person who is making the question paper, he is a well versed scholar, and he is having more experience. He will not give you such a simple or a easy question. Okay, whether the question might be easy, but the bits he is giving, it will make you confused, and it will make you to choose the wrong option. In that way he will make the bits, so his intention is to, you have to pick the wrong option there, or his motto is to make you confused with the bits. So if such a thing is there when you are facing the exam, so definitely you must be confident, accurate with your answer. That will come by the more repetition. So strategically you have to do the repetition. You don't want to repeat all the topics. Okay, or you don't want to repeat from the starting letter or till the last letter. You should be knowing what to focus. Okay, and what to recall it, what you want to what you want to repeat it, which is the difficult for you to recall it. Okay, So such things you have to concentrate, and repetition is needed. Discussion. Discussion, it is a very important, because here also you will cover as much as more syllabus within some small period of time. So you have to keep a discussion time for discussion, whether it may be you will discuss with one person or you will make a group of discussion. It is whatever it may be, but you have to keep time for a discussion. Definitely beginning it will be who are not habituated with this discussion type of studies, definitely at the last moment it will help. So you can try with this, it is needed, and go for it. Solving as many as question papers, this is needed. You have to expose yourself for many types of question papers, whether it may be previous or the guides, in guides whatever it is available, or in coaching centers whatever they are keeping the exams. For that, whatever it may be, you have to expose yourself for the solving the question paper. So some student will be having the thinking like, as you think tomorrow there is a exam in your coaching center for the Sutrasthana, but you have not completed your portion reading. Okay, complete Sutrasthana. You have completed half of that, and still half is remaining. So how can I appear this exam without knowing the complete syllabus? It is not like that. Okay, why appearing for the exam it is needed means solving the question paper it is needed means, in the final exam, okay, all the questions you will be not knowing. Okay, there are more than 20 to 25 questions, okay, where it is very difficult. It will be very difficult and confusing one. So those things you have to answer without knowingly. Okay, means solving as many as question paper will help you to eliminate the wrong bits. Okay, at least you will start to eliminate the two bits, and you will be you will be held with the last two bits. Okay, like that it will be there. It will improve your thinking levels. Okay, this might be the wrong answer, or this might be the right answer. Whether it is right or wrong, you must think at that moment, and you have to put. So for that purpose you have to solve many question papers, so that you will get experience with that, and definitely it will help in the final exam. Next, what to study. So study, it is coming by two ways. One is Samhita wise, another one is subject wise. Both it is necessary. What I feel, you have to read Samhita wise and subject wise. Of course, Samhita wise, if you read more, 70 to 75% of the syllabus will be covered, and subject wise it is needed, because there are some topics, some of the subjects like Rasa Shastra, Dravya Guna, and other things where you want to refer particularly with those subjects. So subject wise is also needed, Samhita was also needed. So in Samhitas, mainly concentrating on Charaka, Sushruta, Vagbhata. Whether other Samhitas are not required or what, in that question, definitely it is required, but when you read subject wise, in that many of the syllabus will be covered from the other Samhitas, and I will tell you, even other except Bruhatrayi, the other Samhitas also you must know what are the things you have to know about the Samhitas. This I will tell it in the future next slides. Okay, so important is Bruhatrayi, and you should be having knowledge about others also. That is also important. And subjects, as you know, whatever you have read from the first year to final year, those things. And method of reading Samhitas. So first one, you have to know about the Samhitas and its Tikakaras, and what are the commentators will available for all the Samhitas. Subject wise also, whatever is there you have to read. See, many you will get when you open your guides, everything. There you will get many list of those like Charaka, Sushruta, Ashtanga Hridaya separately, Ashtanga Sangra separately, and Rasa Shastra also, Roga Nidana also. You will be having commentators and that books. So you make a list of that and start reading, because definitely you will get the questions from that topics. And Moola Upadeshta and Tantrakara of all the Prati Sanskrita, whatever it is there for each Samhitas, it is definitely needed to when it comes to Samhita reading. And number of sthanas and the chapters. So in each Samhita you should be knowing whatever the sthanas are there, whatever the chapters, how many chapters are there. See, Kalpasthana is there in the Charaka also, it is there in the Sushruta also. Whether the number of the chapters are same, look for that. So like this it will be there. So you have to look all the things correctly, accurately. Not only Bruhatre, Lagutre, Kashyapa, other Samhitas also you need to study. Then specialities with particular Samhita. This is very very important. Like how means, as you know, Rakta Dosha is explained in Sushruta, and Madhumeha it is given a separate chapter in Sushruta, and Rasayana is used, sorry, Parada is used as a Rasayana in Ashtanga Sangraha. Okay, like this many thing is there according to Samhitas. It will, there are some special points it will be there. So like that you can study. And some in Sharangadhara the word he will use yoga for Aushadhi. So like this bits will come. Okay, so you have to concentrate on specialities of each Samhitas, so that you have to make the list. Means the first thing, this one is first mentioned in Nadi Pariksha, is first mentioned in which Samhita. Soma Roga, which is first mentioned in, it is first mentioned in which Samhita. So like this you will get. Okay, so in for these points you have to highlight it and you have to make remember. Coming to Samhita reading. Okay, then full name of Acharyas. I will stress on this because there are some names of the Acharyas like Badisha Dhamargava. When in the bits, if it is there Badisha, don't search for the Dhamargava word in the bit. Okay, so like this it will be there. You have to know the full name of the Acharyas like Hiranyaksha Kaushika and Purnaksha Maudgalya. Okay, so if you know the full names, okay, it will be easy. You will not search for another right answer for that. So this is also very very important. This is a silly thing but important one. Then concentrating on important shlokas. Definitely it is needed. The important shlokas references is needed. Like definition of Ayu and definition of Ayurveda. You will get in the first chapter of the Sutrasthana Charaka. But whereas Prayojan of Ayurveda you will found in Charaka Sutrasthana 30th chapter. So you will be get confused like at the time of the when question is in front of you, definitely you will get the confused of this type of questions. Okay, these two are mentioned in the first chapter means definitely it will be also there itself. It is not like that. So that the references for the important shlokas it is needed. Like say Chikitsa Paribhasha is given in 2 chapters. So you have to know what is the difference in those 2 shlokas. So like that. Similarly Arogya Paribhasha, Patya, Anna, Anupana. So like this. And definitions for Sharira. See, definition of Sharira is mentioned in Charaka Samhita 6th chapter. Option will be given like 1st, 2nd, 3rd and last 6th chapter. If you don't know the correct answer, definitely you don't go for the 6th chapter. Okay, you will think maybe it is there in the first 3 only, like that. So definition of Vajikarna, it is there in the 4th pada of the Vajikarna topic. So like this it will be there. So knowing the references for important shloka, it is very very important. This type of questions also you will get. Then important topic references like Vyayama, it is mentioned in where it is mentioned na Vegadhani Adhyaya, and Swabhavoparavada, it is in Chikitsa Pravritya Adhyaya. So like this Oja, Nidra, okay, Viruddhahara topic, and Anga Pratyanga Anga Mana Pramana, it is mentioned in Roga Vishakjitya chapter. So we will think like Anga Mana Pramana might be it is there in the Sharisthana. Okay, like that our thinking will go, but actually it is there in the Vimanasthana. See, this much of some things are there which are, it is beyond your guessing, beyond your guesses, whatever it is there. So for this purpose you have to know exact references of important topic. So below I mentioned some of the important topics like Naishtika Chikitsa Ve, Loka Purusha Samyata, Kisa Roga, sorry. So like this Mudini Taila. So like this many topics you will get where you have to know about its references. It is very important. Why? Because you can't guess something sometimes. So tips, some tips I want to share that analyzing complete things. For example, see, there is a one topic where rasas will be told by different acharyas. Like one acharya will say rasa is only one udaka, and one more acharya will say like rasa is two, that is chedaniya upashamaniya, like that. That one concept is there. So in that kshara is considered as a rasa by, so it is definitely kshara is considered as a rasa by nimi. Okay, I will agree, but you have to see for analyzing the complete things. It is necessary in this type of questions, because the next who is the acharya who explains, no, he will say uparokta plus avyakta, means he will say whatever the nimi is told above that plus avyakta as a one rasa, so that is badisha. So in this type of so that our concentration will go like towards the nimi itself. Okay, but think about the next option also, whatever it is there. So analyzing the complete things, it is necessary in this type of exams. So in this, by seeing the first option directly we'll go to and tick the first option. So it is not like that. Go complete analysis for this type of questions, it is needed. Next, knowing the exact words. See, sometimes with the fluency we will get confused. As I told, the another one acharya is considered as rasa, two types of two number of rasas, that is chedaniya upashamaniya. But our fluency, what it is there, chedaniya bedaniya. Okay, definitely it will come. If you don't know the exact word upashamaniya, it is mentioned over there. Okay, definitely you will go with the chedaniya bedaniya itself. So knowing the exact words are necessary. So like this you have to concentrate. So making list, of some following things is necessary. This means what I told, no, regular touch with some topics and all. These are those topics. Okay, so you have to be in touch with these topics, like layers of tvacha according to Charaka and Sushruta, and kala, chakra, shrotas, its Moolasthana, everything you should be knowing. And next, whatever the number of pramanas, padarthas and gunas according to different acharyas, and especially doshas, sthanas. Okay, rasa sankhya, everything according to different acharyas you will get. Okay, so that things you have to know. And asava unis, there is a list of numbers. Okay, like something 8 to 10 are there, so that you have to know. And dhatu pramana in the anjali mana they will give, that you have to know. And dhatu upadhatu malas list you have to know. So next one is vishavega lakshana and its chikitsa. Definitely it is such a confusing thing. How much time if you read also, when the question is in front of you, definitely you will get confused with that vishavegas and all. So give the stress to such topics. And upadravas of different diseases. Why I mentioned this is, it is not so important, because whether you will get the question or not, I don't know, but sometimes you will get see, in shota upadravas, shwasa hikka is there, but kasa is not there. But if it is there in the bits, and something other than that, like they are given, which is there, swarabheda, you think like swarabheda is there in the shota upadrava, and if you don't know that, so hikka, shwasa, kasa, you might be feel like it might be there and it might be not there. So like this it will be there. So concentrate little bit on those such topics. And lakshanas, like sneha jirya lakshana, anna jirna lakshanas, samyak snigdha lakshanas, samyak vireka lakshanas, samyak vamana lakshana. So like this you have to know. And next, falashrutis, falashrutis of snana, abhyanga, vyayama. See, there are the falashrutis, like very minimal difference will be there. coming to Rasayana and Anna and I think Rasa might be. So you will get like Bala, Varna, Oja, Vruddhi. Okay, for everything it will be same. Okay, you should be knowing whether it is same or any changes is there, any differences are there. So in this type only, like that it is there. Agni Ruddhi is there in the Snana, okay, as a Falashruti, but whether it is present in the Vyayama, check for that. Okay, like this the Falashrutis are necessary, like Pada Abhyanga, Padatra Dharana. Like minute differences will be there. Drushti Prasadana, Chakshu Prasadana, both are different, but it is there. Okay, so like that you have to concentrate on Falashrutis of these things. So next Trivarga, Tristuna, that everything you will be knowing, that also you have to make the list. So like this Panchamahabhuta combination of dosha, dhatu, mala, rasa, guna, virya, you will get in Sushruta Samhita, and this is also important because you will get confused. So make a list of these things. This is only the minimal point what I have given. Like this many topics you will get. Okay, it is better to make a list of these things and have like a regular touch with these topics, means definitely maximum of the syllabus will be there. Okay, in this type of topics, try to cover like this. Next, coming to Vyadhi, how you have to read, coming to diseases, because many diseases are there. Reading each and every symptoms, by hearting everything, it is no use. So how you can read? First, try to concentrate on types, numbers. Okay, like Chardi, Charaka how many times? 5, Sushuta 4, 5, 6, whatever it is. Like each disease according to different acharas. Charaka, Sushuta, Ashtanga Hridaya, Ashtanga Sangraha, Madhava Nidana, Kashyapa, Sharangadhara, how many they are told. So you should be knowing each disease types. This is first one. And next, dosha involvement, whatever the dosha is there in the particular disease, especially in coming to the Kushta topics, you will get a many confusing factors because of the types. Okay, each type is having different dosha combinations, so in that dosha you have to concentrate. And dushyas, okay, dushyas you have to know, and adhishtanas, like some Galaganda, Galashundika, there the name will be like that, but the sthana will be like Talumula, okay, like that it will come. So adhishtanas, it is important in such cases, in such diseases. And coming to lakshanas, search for typical symptoms. Say like muhur daha, muhur shita, it is there in kafaja, pittaja, jwara. Whereas kshane daha, kshane shita, it is there in sannipataja, jwara. So like this. And you can see there kshira lasaka I mentioned, like salilopam. So some phenila like atisara, like that you will get. And pakva udumbara phala sadrushya. So sharava sadrusha, the simile whatever they have given. So such typical symptoms you have to search for that, and you have to identify, like that you have to study the symptoms. Okay, next coming to chikitsa. See in the Gudapaka they are given Rasanjana Pana. Rasanjana usually will think for the lepa. Okay, Pana is there. Okay, like the typical chikitsa and special it will be there. Okay, that you have to concentrate. Like this chikitsa you have to read. So this is how you have to cover the Vedics, all the diseases. So these are some of the important diseases which definitely you should be thorough with these what I told, no, like symptoms, how you have to read, what are the chikitsa you have to read. So in this type it is in this disease you have to be very perfect, so that maximum the questions will cover with this prameha, kushta, kshudra rogas, okay, shiro roga, rudra roga, many hikka, shvasa, kasa, many things it will come. So these are the some of the important. Not only these are important what I feel. So you have to cover all these diseases, but you concentrate on these diseases. Coming to subject wise, as you know, like I don't go much deep inside this. So whatever the important topics are there, I have mentioned. Not only these, many are there, but only some things I mentioned here. Okay, like in Sharira Rachana, Avayava Sankhya is there. Sandhi, how many, Peshi, that, and Marma. Okay, Shuddha Artava, Shuddha Rakta Lakshana. So there is a minute difference, like Tapanendriya Gopam, Padma Lakta Sannibam. One more it will say Gunja Phala Sannibam, Padma Lakta Sannibam. So everything is same, just a difference is there between Rakta and Artava, that you have to note. Coming to Kriya, say Nidra, Swapna, Ruddhikshay. Ruddhikshay is very important. Many you will get the definite questions over that. And Sara Lakshanas. See the Rasa Sara Lakshana, Twak Sara Lakshana and Shukra Sara Lakshanas. Some similarities will be there. So such you have to Mahabalashali, like that Mahashira, like this some Lakshanas are there. You have to look for those Lakshanas. And Padartha Vijnana, as it is very vast, you have to read each and every Padarthas, Pramanas, Darshanas, mainly the founder and what are the Vadas they have propounded, that it is necessary, Shushti Utpatti. And Prasutis, so in Prasuti the mainly Kala, like Rutumati Kala, Raja Pravartini, Raja Nivrutti Kala, okay, like that. And in coming to this Kaumara Vritya, Karana Vedana, Nama Karana, when we have to, that Kala is very important and it is little bit changes from one Acharya to another Acharya. So that type you have to concentrate. And diseases are there like Pradara, Clybia, and Nagodara, Upaveshtika, Mrutagarbha, Leenagarbha, Kikisaroga. So you will think that some of the diseases are explained in Yoni Vapat Chikitsa Adhyaya, but this Nagodara, Upaveshtika, Mrutagarbha, Leenagarbha are explained in Sharirasthana, 8th chapter, last chapter. See, our concentration will not go like that. So definitely when it is related to Sutika or Garbhini, definitely our this will go, Yoniapat might be there or it might be there in the Sharirasthana last chapter. So this we have to concentrate. And Shukra doshas, Tana doshas, Tanya doshas are important. Coming to KVR, like Kaumara Vritya, Fakka Roga, Kshiralasaka, Pangu, Kukunaka. So like this you have to, there are some particular diseases related to Kaumara Vritya and Sutika, Prasuti and Sri Roga, that you have to concentrate. Similarly, Agada Tantra, in that if you cover in Chikitsasthana 23rd chapter and Sushruta Kalpasthana completely, okay, you will cover all the Visha topics. And Dravya Guna, Charaka Kalpasthana is needed, and Sushruta Sutrasthana 36 to 42 chapter, okay, that is you have to cover. And other than that, means I am taking with the Samhita wise, means these subjects are explained in these chapters of the Samhita, so that you will be having knowledge about those. And synonyms and Latin names. Say synonyms, I will tell, like you don't want to read all the synonyms or the Latin names, whatever is there, but whatever is mentioned in Samhitas, that you should be knowing, especially in the while explaining the 50 Mahakashayas. Charaka explains some of the words like Atirasa, it is known as Shatavari, and Payasya, which is known as Vidari Kanda, and Arushkara, which is known as Bhalataka. So there whatever the drugs names are used, and in further also, like while explaining Chikitsa also, he will use some of the terms, okay, that at least the whatever the terms are coming through with your Chikitsa, or like this Mahakashaya drugs, whatever is there, at least you should be knowing these synonyms, what is this drug, okay, that you must be knowing. And Latin name, that is what I think is daily reading 5 it is better, okay, you will complete within 50 days everything, okay, 30 to 40 days, and you can use within 1.5 months you will complete the Latin names, you can go for that. Next Roga Nidana, that is Srotas and Dashavidha Pariksha, Ashtavidha Pariksha, you have to concentrate here. And Shalya, you know, act like a Yantra, Upa Yantra, mainly Agni, Kshara, okay, Jaloka Charana, that Dagda Lakshanas, it is very important. And Vruna is a vast topic, okay. Many questions will come from that topic, okay. You have to be concentrate on Runa also, Runa topic. And coming to Shalakya, it is knowing like classification itself is a big one, so you have to mug up everything. And diseases, whatever the symptoms are there, how I told to read the symptoms, like that if you follow it will be very easy for you. And kriya kalpa, anjana, whatever is there, you have to tarpana, that everything you have to cover. Coming to Kaya Chikitsa, it is mainly deals with the diseases. So I already explained how you can go for how you can read in the coming to the topics of diseases, so like that you can follow. And Panchakarma, in Panchakarma Charaka Sutrasthana, that is 13 and 14, that is Sneha and Svedadhyaya, and Siddhisthana you must cover. And Sushruta Sutrasthana 43 to 46, and Chikitsasthana 31 to 40. These chapters related to Panchakarma, like Sneha, Svedana, Vamana, Virechana, Basti, Nasya, everything is there. So you have to cover these chapters, okay, in that. Then Baishaja Kalpana, Panchavida Kashaya Kalpana is very important, and Krutanna and Anna Kalpana. The ratios you have to know, 1:16, 1:8, okay, that is very important. Like that also you will get. And Mana Paribhasha also you will get the question, okay, that you have to know. Coming to Rasa Shastra, it is very important because reading the shloka, what I felt it was easy to remember. It is not so difficult, okay, reading Maharasa, Uparasa, all the rasas, shlokas, 2 lines it will be there. So better reading the shloka is easy, especially for the synonyms, okay. The many synonyms you can't even remember, and some is repeated for some of the rasas also. So synonyms, for that you have to reading the shloka is the better one. And chemical composition, each Maharasa, Uparasa, everything, chemical composition is very important. That also you will get the questions. So other than this, complete study of Rutucharya according to the different acharyas at a time, it is important. And Mahakashaya, you have to study. How you have to study for Mahakashaya? By hitting all the drugs, if possible you go for that. I will not say like you don't want to do life, at least you have to know. See that Haridra is mentioned in 2 or more Kashaya list, okay. In 2 or more Kashaya it is mentioned, like that you have to identify wherever Haridra is mentioned, like that. And like this, in this type of way you have to read for Mahakashayas, okay. Then Agra Dravyas, that you have to Bahat. And means these are the regular touch topics what I told you, making the list. And daily 5 daily 10 topics, Latin names, Agra Dravyas, Mahakashayas, these are, you know, daily you have to be in touch with these topics, then only it will be very easy for you to remember. Then modern topics, it is vast, everything you have to read. Coming to physiology also, anatomy also, in anatomy the measurement they will ask. And some of the pharmacological questions also it will be related to drugs, antipyretics, antiemetics, okay. And hypertensive drugs, everything. So modern, it comes very vast. As you go on reading, it goes into the deep one. So better for that you can refer the guide whatever you are having, and previous question papers, okay, in which topics they are getting more questions, like that you can go for that. So this is like this, if you have to cover. So I feel it will be little bit helpful whatever I told for you people. And definitely if you are putting the hard work, it is a not it doesn't become like useless. At the end it will be definitely worthful. So all the best, good luck everyone, study nicely, put your all the efforts and get the good result. And this is all about this session. Okay, thank you everyone.